Coach Zachariah, Silver Bullet Fitness. We have just launched our end of year body transformation PDF that is available for you to get for free right now by clicking the link below. This PDF has 7 days worth of exercises, very limited equipment necessary, no gym required, that is intended to help you kickstart your New Year's resolution before the start of the year, get your body primed and get some of the achiness out of the way, and even lose up to 5 to 10 pounds if you follow it really regimented and clean up the food, which we have a nice little kind of meal plan in there to give you an example of what that healthy eating can look like. With this, what we want to do alongside giving you the PDF is we have at the bottom a tracking section for you to track your start and your finish over a 2-week period. And we would love to have you send that in to us. And the person with the best result is going to get 1 month free of training from Silver Bullet Fitness. Now, in this video and the next coming videos, we're actually going to go through each day and I'm going to show you how to do every single exercise from the PDF to give you the most confidence that you can have to actually start getting the work done and finish it as well. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through day 1 and day 2 today. Now, day 1 is gonna be something called Japanese walking, which is something you're gonna be able to do on your own and will not require any demonstration. In short, Japanese walking is 3 minutes of a brisk or fast walk, followed by 3 minutes of a slower or casual walk. This is done over a 30-minute period of time, so it's about 6 intervals. You can get an app to count the intervals, make it a lot easier than having to check the watch over and over again. And Japanese walking has been shown to be as effective, if not more effective, than the long distance walking that we're typically familiar with. And it was designed this way to help you get in and out of the exercise early. Now, the Japanese walking is set for day 1 because it's just gonna get you in the mood to start working out, get you outside, get some weather going. You can also do it on a treadmill as well if you don't have good weather or if you don't have access to any safe walking areas. Now, if you're ready, we're gonna start on day 2. Day 2 is going to be your core, which is gonna be your lower lumbar, your hips, your pelvis, and your abdominals. So if you're ready to work, shoes on, shoes off, doesn't matter for this one. Get yourself a nice soft surface to be on the floor. No mattresses, but a yoga mat works great. Get some music going, get your water by the side, and let's get started. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. So the plan starts off with bird dogs. We're gonna do bird dogs 4 by 10, so 4 sets of 10 reps on each side with a slower tempo, okay? So here's what we're gonna do, all right? We're gonna get down on all 4s, what we call quadrupes, okay? Now if you note, right now, my back is an extreme amount of extension right now. We don't want to do that necessarily. We want to rotate out just a little bit, make sure that we're not fully extended in that moment. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put one arm forward with our thumb up and one leg back, okay? Now there's lots of ways to do this. You can do them kind of out and then just putting your hand back down. But the way I like to do it is I like to bring my hand back down to my knee. That's really gonna accentuate the hip balance that is required to keep your body stable. So we're gonna go for 10 on one side. We're gonna keep a nice, kind of slower tempo. We really wanna push, really push out, point your toe down, point that thumb up, and push. Maybe doing 11 here instead of 10, but that's okay. Good, we go 1, boom, switch to the other side. Doing something like this, or being on the floor, it is okay to breathe heavy. It is pretty normal, considering that you are on the floor. Good. From there, we go into 30 to 45 second rest, and then we do it again, and again, and again, all right? All right, the next exercise on the list is gonna be shoulder taps, okay? So shoulder taps are gonna get us into a high plank position, okay? Now in this high plank position, we don't want to be up here like this. We don't want to be all the way hips down here either. And this can be a little bit more difficult than the bird dog. And in the event that it is, you can regress it pretty easily. With the bird dogs, if you need to regress them, you can do that by either just sticking an arm out or sticking a leg out. But typically bird dogs should be easy enough to do all the way through. But for shoulder taps, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a timer. We're gonna go for 30 to 45 seconds. So we're gonna click it, get into that high plank position, and we're just gonna tap our shoulders. Boom, just like this. And we're gonna try not to overly rotate the body and turn the feet. We don't want to do that. We want to try to stay as stable as we can and just back and forth. And you can pick it up, go faster, you can go slower. Just move back and forth, and like I said, if you need to regress this, you just go to your knees and you do kind of the same thing. Boom. Now, if you're on your knees though, you should probably move a little bit faster, get the heart rate up, get things moving. Boom, let's move on to the next one. This one's gonna be side planks. And side planks are particularly difficult to do. They're kind of an advanced movement, but there's ways to regress them if you are having trouble with them. So, to do a side plank, let's do this side so we don't sit on our microphone. To do the side plank, there are a few ways that you can do it. Now, a traditional side plank looks like this, where we're going to be feet all the way out. Let's make sure we're in frame here. Feet all the way out. And then we're gonna come up, just like that. That would be your traditional side plank, okay? But to regress that, what we can do is we can bend our knees, have our legs tucked behind us, and then from here, we can simply raise our hips up. Okay, that's one way to do it. The other way to do it would be to extend the feet out and put one leg over the other, just like that. Kind of stagger them a little bit and then go up like that, because it does help you to get the stability when the leg is over. The only thing you have to worry about is kind of tipping forward, which we don't want to do. All right, so we pull the timer out. We're gonna go for 15 to 30 seconds on a side plank. Real simple, just trying to maintain some core stability, some core balance. Again, not the easiest motion or movement in the world. Definitely you can tell that I'm a little labored doing it as well. So if you need to regress it, feel free to regress it. Not that big of a deal. Boom, beautiful. After you do it on one side, then you'll switch over and do it on the other side. And we're doing 3 times on each side to make sure that we get the full range of our obliques and get the full core stability on both sides. We don't want any imbalances. So you go from the left and then you would of course go to the right. Cool, fantastic. Let's move on to the next one. So the next one is gonna be called Deadbugs, okay? And Deadbugs are one of the better core exercises out there. They're kind of like the opposite of the bird dog, if that makes sense. Now, with the Deadbugs, if you have a history of back problems or back pain, this can be a little tricky to do, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna be on our back and we are going to be a dead bug. So, you know, boom, we're a dead bug, okay? And so if when you pull your legs up and your hands are forward, if that hurts your lower back, you feel a lot of tension in the lower back, especially when you start the motion, it is perfectly okay to put something underneath your lower back to give you some more stability. What we really want to do is we really want to be in this position. We want to take our low back and we actually want to press it down by tilting our pelvis up. And we want to say, instead of being in this extended stage, we want to go ahead and boom, press that back nice and firm to the ground, but again, can be kind of difficult. So from here, we're gonna do the same thing as we do with the bird dog. We're gonna go opposites. So we're gonna go left leg down, right arm back, and we're gonna go alternate. Just like that, or alternate, just like that. Or you can do it all on the same side, just like that, just like that. Boom. And we can take a slower tempo as well. Boom. Really try to keep that back pressed down to the floor. Boom. And keep doing it just like that. Again, just like that. Very normal to pop and click. You can hear I'm popping and clicking. Very normal. Boom. Keep those legs up. And be a dead bug. Beautiful, good. Now that we finished that, standard forearm plank, okay? So just like your side plank, very simple. You've probably seen these done before. We're gonna be down, set a timer for 30 seconds, and boom, we're in our plank. We don't wanna be super down here, don't wanna be super up here, wanna be just, try to be dead smack in the middle. Now, in the event that is too difficult, then of course we go into that high plank. Boom, that you're familiar with from the shoulder taps. Just like that. Other than that, start that timer, get down, and plank. It's good to have your eyes forward. Sometimes I like to look down as well. If you start to feel shoulder pain while doing this, it's not anything you're doing wrong. It's just possible that your shoulders are a little bit weaker. And you just did shoulder taps earlier too. So you might just be a little bit fatigued. So not that big of a deal. We're gonna sit here, hold this. Did you know the world record for this is 10 hours? Which is crazy, by the way. 10 hours, it's nuts. And then boom, and then we're done. And we do that 3 times.